Hey everyone! Welcome back to Talk Fluent. How are you all doing today?
Hey guys! Speaking of weekends, that's actually what we're talking about today. How to talk about your weekend in English.
Right, because this is one of the most common conversations you'll have in English. Monday morning at work, someone always asks, "How was your weekend?"
Or your friend texts you, "What did you do this weekend?" And you need to know how to answer naturally, not like a robot reading from a textbook.
Exactly. So today, we're teaching you how native English speakers actually talk about their weekends. The phrases we use, the way we structure stories, everything.
And if you're already finding this useful, do us a favor. Hit that like button right now. It really helps Talk Fluent reach more English learners like you.
Yeah, and if you're new to Talk Fluent, welcome. We're James and Sophie, and we make English practical, natural, and easy to understand. So go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss our new videos.
Alright, let's start with the basics. How do you answer when someone asks about your weekend?
The most common question is, "How was your weekend?" or "What did you do this weekend?"
If you had a normal, relaxing weekend, you can say, "It was good. Pretty relaxing." Or, "It was nice. I didn't do much."
Native speakers say didn't do much all the time. It means you stayed home, relaxed, maybe watched TV or read a book.
If you had a busy weekend, you say, "It was busy. I had a lot going on." Or, "It was packed. I barely had time to rest."
Packed means full of activities. I barely had time to rest means you were constantly doing something.
If you had a fun weekend, you say, "It was great. I had a lot of fun." Or, "It was amazing. I did so many things."
Notice we keep it short at first. You give a general answer, then the other person usually asks for more details.
Right? So after you say, "It was good," they might ask, "Oh yeah? What did you do?"
Now you give specifics. And here's where most learners struggle, they list everything like a schedule.
Yeah, they say, "On Saturday morning, I woke up at 7 a.m. Then I brushed my teeth. Then I had breakfast. Then I went to the store."
That's too detailed and a bit boring. Native speakers summarize and focus on the interesting parts.
So instead you say, "On Saturday, I went to the farmer's market with my friend. We got some fresh vegetables and had lunch at this cute cafe."
See? You skip the boring morning routine stuff and jump to the interesting activity.
Then you can add, "On Sunday, I just stayed home and relaxed. Watched some Netflix and did laundry."
Perfect. You gave two main activities, one fun thing and one relaxing thing. That's a natural weekend summary.
Now, let's talk about useful phrases for different weekend activities.
If you stayed home, you can say, "I stayed in this weekend." Or, "I had a lazy weekend."
Stayed in means you didn't go out. Lazy weekend means you relaxed and didn't do much.
If you went out, you say, "I went out with friends." Or, "I hung out with some people."
Hung out is super common. It means you spent time together casually, maybe at a cafe, park, or someone's house.
If you did something fun, you say, I checked out this new restaurant. Or, I tried a new hiking trail.
Checked out means you visited or tried something for the first time. It's very casual and natural.
If you ran errands, you say, I ran some errands. Or, I took care of some stuff. Ran errands means you did necessary tasks like grocery shopping, going to the bank, getting gas for your car.
If you worked on a project, you say, I worked on my garden. Or, I organized my closet.
These are productive activities you do at home. Native speakers talk about them casually, not like work. Now let's talk about how to make your weekend story more interesting by adding details.
Instead of just saying, I went to the park, add a little more. I went to the park and it was so nice out. There were tons of people having picnics.
See? You added weather and what you observed. It makes the story more vivid.
Or instead of, I watched a movie, say, I watched this really good thriller on Netflix. It kept me on the edge of my seat.
You gave your opinion and described how it made you feel. That's more engaging.
You can also use past continuous to set the scene. I was walking through the park when I ran into an old friend.
I was walking is past continuous, it sets the scene. I ran into an old friend is simple past, the main event.
Or, I was making dinner when my sister called and invited me over.
This structure makes your story flow naturally and sound more like how native speakers talk.
Now, let's talk about how to show enthusiasm or lack of enthusiasm.
If you're excited about something, use words like amazing, awesome, so much fun, or incredible.
The concert was amazing. The band was so good. That shows you really enjoyed it.
If something was just okay, you say, it was all right. Or, it was fine, nothing special.
Nothing special means it wasn't bad, but it wasn't exciting either. It was average.
If something was disappointing, you say, it wasn't great. Or, it was kind of a letdown.
A letdown means it didn't meet your expectations. You thought it would be better.
Your tone and word choice tell the other person how you felt about your weekend activities.
Now, let's talk about asking someone about their weekend.
The classic question is, how was your weekend? Simple and common.
You can also say, what did you get up to this weekend? Get up to means do.
Or, did you do anything fun this weekend? This assumes they might have done something interesting.
If someone mentions an activity, you can follow up with, oh, how was that? Or, that sounds fun. How did it go?
Native speakers ask follow-up questions to keep the conversation going. It shows you're interested.
For example, if someone says, I went hiking, you say, oh, nice. Where did you go? Or how was the trail?
These small questions make the conversation feel natural and friendly.
Now, let's look at a full example conversation so you can see how it all comes together.
Hey! How was your weekend?
It was good. Pretty relaxing. How about yours?
Not bad. I went to the beach on Saturday. The weather was perfect.
Oh, nice. Did you go alone or with friends?
I went with a couple of friends. We just hung out, swam a bit, and had a picnic.
That sounds awesome. I need to do that soon. I just stayed home this weekend and caught up on some shows.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes a lazy weekend is exactly what you need.
See how natural that sounds? It's casual, friendly, and flows smoothly.
They gave general answers first, then added details. They asked follow-up questions and showed interest in each other's weekends.
That's exactly how native speakers talk about weekends in real life.
All right, let's quickly recap everything.
When someone asks about your weekend, start with a general answer. It was good. It was busy. It was relaxing.
Then give one or two interesting details, not your entire schedule. Focus on the fun or notable parts. Use casual phrases like hung out, stayed in, checked out, and ran errands. Add details about weather, people, or how you felt to make your story more engaging.
Use past continuous to set the scene and simple past for main events.
Show enthusiasm with words like amazing and awesome, or show it was just okay with all right and nothing special.
Ask follow-up questions to keep the conversation going. How was that? Where did you go? That sounds fun.
And remember, keep it natural and conversational. You're chatting with a friend, not giving a report.
That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
Your homework: write a short description of your last weekend in the comments below. Use some of the phrases we taught today. We'll read them and give you feedback.
If this video helped you feel more confident talking about weekends, hit that like button. It helps Talk Fluent reach more learners.
And if you haven't subscribed to Talk Fluent yet, go ahead and do that now. We post new practical English lessons regularly.
Thanks again for being part of the Talk Fluent community. We really appreciate you.
Keep practicing, keep improving, and remember you're doing great.
See you next video. Bye.